We spoke about yesterday in regards to, again, notel yadav tzarich niguv. We said two reasons why a person needs to dry his hands, why a person has to dry, either because of tum'ah, that the water that's on your hands is tameh, and therefore by touching the bread, you're going to make the bread tameh, and therefore a person has to make sure to dry off all the water in order not to do that. Or, me'isi, your hands are wet, you're going to touch the bread, you're going to make it ma'us. He brings down, according to Shulhan aruch would hold that if, let's say, a person is tovel yadav, if a person goes and he dips his hands, so no longer is he doing netilat yadayim, but rather he's doing tevilat yadayim. So in such a case, there is no more mayim teme'im involved, because all the water stays tahor. In such a case, according to Shulhan aruch, you do not have to dry your hands. Or, another example, which is more common, is when a person washes his hands with more than a revi'it. He doesn't use a little water, rather he uses a lot of water. Once you're using more than a revi'it, so the water also does not become tameh. So in such a case, according to Maran Shulhan aruch, you do not have to dry your hands. However, again, this is only Shitat Maran Shulhan aruch. This is not all the Aharonim, or not all the Rishonim. Many disagree with this. And therefore, a person should still be mahmir. Now, according to Maran Shulhan aruch, what happened to the reason of ma'us? What happened to the reason that it's becoming disgusting? So they want to say that the whole reason of ma'us, again, that the water makes the bread ma'us, is only if it's ayedet tum'ah. If the water is dirty, and then you touch bread, so that makes the bread ma'us. But if you have clean water, and that touches the bread, they want to say even the reason, the ta'am of ma'us, does not apply in such a case. Again, this is all according to Maran Shulhan aruch. Person should definitely be mahmir, especially if it's not tovel yadav, rather it's netilat yadayim. So a person should definitely be mahmir to make sure that he dries his hands well, in order not to get himself into problems of, again, whether or not the reason of ma'us applies. According to many, it does apply. According to Maran Shulhan aruch, it doesn't apply. However, a person should definitely be mahmir to make sure that he dries his hands in order not to get himself into sefekot between the different rishonim.